there was always this want and this desire to become a YouTube creator. Oh boy. What is going on, my favorite people of YouTube? Welcome back to the vlog. Today's vlog is going to be a little bit of a different one. I haven't been in front of the camera the last few days. I've been trying to get my ducks in a row because I am going to Brazil tomorrow evening, and there will be more on that here towards the end of the vlog. So stick around for that. But right now, I just kind of wanted to talk about what my goals are for YouTube, because there's a few of you that are pretty consistent with commenting and reaching out and whatnot, and I'm about to hit 500 subscribers, which isn't anything crazy, but it's one step towards the bigger goal of YouTube. So without further ado, we're just going to jump right into it. I've talked about it many of times before, and Casey Neistat, Peter McKinnon, all those guys, when they were big and growing rapidly, when Peter McKinnon was doing 2 Minute Tuesdays and Casey Neistat was on like vlog 150 or something, when they were blowing up, that was when I was dreaming of becoming a YouTuber and vlogger and like a videographer tip guy. But I was young and dumb, more emphasis on the dumb. When I was in college, there wasn't a lot of structure in my life. I was doing a lot of partying, not a lot of school. I ended up graduating college with a business degree, but there was more partying than there was going to class. But there was always this want and this desire to become a YouTube creator. And I would write it down in my journal. One day I'm going to be a YouTuber. And that was probably 2016 was when I was writing down in my journal, let's say manifesting becoming a YouTuber, but other things got in the way, like partying and just outlying things, let's just say that. And I kept putting it off. I would sit down at my desk, I'd make a video, and then I just wouldn't post it. And it would kill me inside because I'm like, this is what I want to do. Why can't I put it out there? And so years and years went by, and I just never pursued going down the path of being a YouTuber. Fast forward to 2023, last August, I ran into, or I should say I was scrolling Instagram, and there was a Instagram influencer, content creator guy named Tom Noski. If you've followed any content creators, or if that's like how your algorithm is, Tom Noski has popped up. I'll put a picture right up here of him. You've probably seen this guy before. And he just talks about how you should pursue a brand, you should create that content, you should build a brand around yourself, like kind of just an influencer for content creation. And then I started making short form videos like that in a way, and I'll put a couple up right now. There's a great quote by the comedian Theo Von. If you're like me and you're just starting out in this world of content, okay, here's the deal. But even that short form, talking about content creation, like yes, that's what I truly believe in. Like I want to be a content creator. But everything that I was creating was so scripted and not really what I believed in. So I took a step back again, started posting other random videos like drones and kind of funny videos and small short form film kind of ideas, all vertical. But I think that always in the back of my mind, I was like, I want to be a YouTube vlogger. It's like always been there. And so whatever this is right now, episode 28, 29, 27, something like that. When I edit my vlogs and I'm like talking to the camera, it's starting to feel so natural And I'm thinking back to all of the time that I probably have wasted. And I don't like to really dwell on those things, but like, what if I would have started doing what I'm doing now back in 2016 or 17? How far would I have come? But yeah, so that's just kind of my YouTube process so far. Where I want to take it, there is no limits. I would love to be a full-time YouTuber. I would love to be a full-time content creator. I would love to make a living doing this. I sure as hell enjoy being a carpenter. I love working with my hands. So down the road, who knows, maybe if I do accomplish this goal of being a full-time YouTuber, maybe I could incorporate some carpentry or furniture building of some sort. Because that's just how I am. I love to just try to do things, and I love, it's like also my goal of, and I'm going on a rant now. I'm not even sure I'm still on the subject of what I was first starting to talk about, but why I'm doing this is like I want to inspire people that are watching to start whatever it is that they want to do. I'm trying to push positive lifestyles and positivity to people, and because I've been down that path of being negative and like not pursuing what it is, and it sucks. But I've also now been down the path of starting whatever it is that you've been longing and dreaming of starting, and it feels so damn good. So yep, that's my YouTube goals, and that is my TED Talk. We're going to move on for the rest of the evening. Cassidy, my fiancée, is starting her night shift block. So not only will I not be seeing her for the next 4 days because I'm going to Brazil, but after that, 3.5 weeks will go by of really only seeing her for like an hour a day, at least during the week, because she's on nights. But anyways, we're making my favorite steaks, and we're gonna make some pasta, little cheesy noodles with that. So I hope you stuck around this long, because now we're gonna start making some steaks. Holy crap, I just looked at the time frame, or the recording time on that last video. It was 9 minutes and 54 seconds of a rant. It was a good rant. I hope you enjoyed it, but it did not feel like I was talking for that long. So anyways, we got the oven preheated to 400. So let's just call this another recipe part of a vlog. We're making steaks. I'm gonna show you how I make it. It's very simple, almost simpler than the chicken bacon ranch recipe. But the main thing is preheat your oven to 400 so you don't have to go through the whole process and be like, oh crap, I forgot to preheat my oven. So preheat the oven to 400. These are the only ingredients you're going to need for the steak. Steak, minced garlic, butter, rosemary, pepper, salt. Pepper, rosemary. All right, and that's it for the seasoning. The only other tip I have is to take your steaks out of the refrigerator and get them to roughly room temperature. Next up, you're gonna grab, I use a copper pan. I've only ever used a copper pan for these steaks, so I'm sure you can use a stainless steel one or anything that can go in the oven. Let's just say that. I turn it to like a medium-high heat at first so that I can melt the butter and kind of brown the garlic. And then when I go put the steaks in, I'll crank it up to a little bit higher so that I can get like a nice crust on the steak. About 2-ish tablespoons. Let the butter melt. Once the butter is pretty much melted, throw in some garlic. Garlic is all based off of how much you like it garlicky. I kind of like it on the garlicky side. You don't want to burn your garlic, but you do want to coat it so that when you place your steaks on there, they kind of stick to it. This is a good time, not only to comment on my ridiculous outfit, but if you've made it this far, after that 10-minute speech and watching this to like and subscribe to the channel. It means a lot. All right, once you've browned both sides of the steak, throw them in the oven. Now, these steaks are a little bit thinner, so I'm gonna only keep them in the oven for a couple minutes. Okay, well, while we're waiting to dish up the steak in the pasta and watch some Xander Budnick? I feel bad, I always say Budnick, but I think it's Budnick. Xander Budnick camping. Just gonna briefly talk about Brazil. I am going to Sao Paulo, Brazil for 24 hours. You might be wondering, why am I going to Sao Paulo? It's for work and not carpentry work. And it's a very difficult situation to describe, but long story short, I met a guy down here who's like a world traveler, but he's handicapped. And he needs somebody to get him to destinations. And in this situation, I'm flying him down to Sao Paulo, Brazil, and dropping him off to my buddy Caio, who is more of his long-term travel companion slash helper. And then him and Caio are going on a 20-day African safari, and he's gonna do his thing, and then I'm gonna pick him back up in December. So 24 hours in Sao Paulo, Brazil. I'm gonna try and make the most of it. I'm gonna get hopefully a little bit of a vlog. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to get out on my own. Like I said, he's handicapped, so I'll need to be with him quite a bit. Anyways, that's Sao Paulo. I hope that you made it this far, so you know I'm gonna be in Sao Paulo. And there you have it, folks. I hope you enjoyed that little different style video. I know it wasn't like my usual vlogs, but it's been a busy couple days, so I'm sure you can understand. You are busy people as well. But like I said, look out for my Sao Paulo vlog after this one. But yeah, ring the bell so you don't miss any of the stuff that I'm uploading. If you did make it through that video, the first 10 minutes of this, I really mean it when I say that this is something that I want to do. So yeah, just I'll support you, you support me. It's gonna be a fun ride. So peace and love. I will catch you on the next one, probably in Brazil.
I've modified it.